Our speaker tonight will discuss the world of senior Olympic basketball. Soon after Don Morris retired from Cal Poly as a Dean of Extended Education and Professor in the College of Education, he started participating in senior Olympic basketball contests. He has been participating in the Senior Olympics for nearly 30 years. About 3 years ago, unfortunately, he had knee surgery and had to have the knee replaced. Right or left? Right, okay. And has limited participation in basketball. But he has been doing basketball shooting contests. And just 2 years ago, he joined a team from New Jersey, and they won the national championships. Over the years, Don has won over 100 medals in the Senior Olympic competitions. In fact, last month in Utah, he won the World Championship in hot shot shooting, and placed third in free throw shooting and three-point shooting. The next day, he competed in the Nevada State Senior Olympic Championships in Las Vegas and won 3 more gold medals. Don earned his doctorate from UCLA. He served 42 years in the Navy, both active in the active duty as well as the reserves. He earned his Navy wings and was commissioned as an ensign and retired as a commander. Don also became a Navy airship pilot in 1953 and hopes to live long enough to be the last surviving Navy airship pilot in the United States, or maybe in the world. Don is a resident of Pismo Beach. He is a member of the Sheriff's Advisory Committee and was recently honored as a distinguished alumnus of the California Community College Association that represents 2.6 million community college students. He is also a member of the Cal Poly Athletic Hall of Fame and is a Cal Poly Honored Alumnus of the Year. My pleasure to introduce 82-year-old Don Morris. Dr. Morris.
There it is.
Appreciate that. Some of you might ask that. Some of you might think that I'm just a BSer and that I really haven't done anything in basketball. You'll notice this: basketball is life. The rest is just details. Do we all agree on that? Maybe that's true. So I went to a little trouble and put my medal, some of my medals, on this. If I can get it up here. So I tried to be competitive as I've grown older, and I'm now competing in the 80 to 85-year-old category. And I noticed that the competition is getting narrower. Even to St. George, Utah is a big deal for an 82-year-old to get there from San Luis Obispo. I would like to give away, let me see if I can get that off of here. Yeah, that's okay. I would like to just try and identify who is the person in here that served the longest in the law enforcement field. Anybody over 20 years? You got 20 over? Would you put up your hand? Whoa! Wow, how about 25? Keep your hand up. Whoa, 30. One back there. 30? 31. 31. Congratulations. I'm playing in the 80 to 85-year-old category now, and playing, I don't know whether that's a good word or not, but we've had several experiences. I thought you would might be interested in some of those, and how competitive older men are. It's surprising. I've had at least 3 or 4 situations where men really got upset. One was in the Nevada State Championships, and I was playing, and I had an arm bar on a guy about 6'9". I got switched off on him. He was under the basket, and I might have been pushing him too hard. I don't know what happened, but he turned around, and he was going to catch me in the face, but I was so short compared to him. He was 6'9". He just brushed the top of my head. The official called him. And so I get a shot, I get to shoot the basket. So I'm starting to walk over there, and this guy comes up beside me, this 6'9" guy, and he says, yeah. He said, oh no, he didn't say that. He said, I'm going to hurt you bad. Now these are guys that's a 70-year-old. Hell, So that worked out okay, but it just showed how competitive these people were. We had another incident down in San Diego. We were playing, and this guy, another 6'9" guy. Big guys are always problems. No offense to anybody in here. And so in San Diego, and the situation was that we had a small guard on our team, and he tripped their guard first of all, and the big guy got really upset, but then it smoothed down, and then he tripped the big guy, and the big guy was going to kill him. I think he was really outraged. But the official got, and he said, "You sit over there, you sit over here," and that's it. So I was taking the ball out of bounds, and I felt something rush across my back, and it was the big guy going over to get my little guy, and he got down. The little guy was sitting in a chair because he was doing what he was supposed to do. The big guy leaned down, and he just got a hold of the legs of the chair, and you could see he was going to throw him over backwards. But there were 2 LA police officers playing in the court right next to him. And the police officers must have been watching this, and they came over. I don't know what they did, but they came up on either side of this big 6'9" guy and got him in some kind of an arm bar up on his tippy toes and walked him out of the gym. Maybe you could all do that. I don't know. You could? Could you do that? Get them up and walk them out like that? Anyway, it was a breath of life for that. Another one, I think I probably should move on to Atascadero State Hospital. We went out there and played them one time. Anybody been in Atascadero? Not. I don't mean it. So we played them in basketball. I don't know whether they still do that again or not. But Atascadero was very gracious when we came in, and we were beating them pretty bad. They didn't have a very good team. And they had a guy that was really good, and he got a breakaway, and he was going in for a layup, and he sort of stumbled when he was laying up, and he missed the basket completely, and then stumbled into the wall. And there were inmates there, too, watching, and they started laughing. And I didn't think it was appropriate for them to laugh, but they were laughing. And he turned around, and I've never seen a more murderous look on anybody's face. And they shut up. I mean, he was really going to bury them all if they laughed at his game. They weren't going to mess with him. Well, my friends, I think I've talked long enough. I thank you very much for your courteous attention.
I hope I shoot as good as you. What is your personal record free throws in a row?
Free throws in a row, I'm not very, I shot about 50, I think, is all. Not me, but that's, that's not great. That's okay, but.
In high school, did you play in high school?
Well, that's interesting you should ask that. I got cut off our high school team. That really hurt me. When I got cut off the bed, I ran track then, and I ran at Mount San Antonio College, and then I scholarshiped up to Cal Poly in 1950. I was a high and low hurdler, and in community colleges I placed third in the nation in both the highs and lows, and second in the 400-meter hurdles. So I felt pretty good about that, but then I switched over to basketball, and I'm glad I did. Thank you very much for your attention. Short? Okay, I'll try a little more arch. Thank you.
Perfect.
Did it?
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. With your help telling me what I'm doing, I can make a little minor adjustment. No?
A little short.
Short. Okay. A little more arch.
Yep. Oh, that's all you need is the arch.
Is that it? Was that okay?
The arch, yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Barely.
There.
All right.
That was awesome.
That was great. That was fun. Any other ideas?
It's
One for the game.
yeah.
Ready to go? So what would you guess my percentage was?
I would say 50% or better.
Yeah, good, all right, that's good.
Oh, you just take your time. There it is. Can't even hear that one.
Turnaround jumper?
Turnaround jumper? All right, here it comes. Turnaround jump shot. Beautiful. That was perfect.
I mean, that's a whole inch.
Yeah.
3 off the dribble.
All right. There it is.
3 off the pass yourself.
Beautiful.
3 off a behind the back dribble. That pulled to the right, didn't it? Came out of my hands right. Thank you.
There it is.
Was it good? Okay. I can't tell. A little short? Short, okay. Again, I think I'm getting off the line. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Oh, good. Hit the camera.
I know.
What happened?